Well, welcome to another flip video lesson with me, Mr. Volkman. Today's flip video will go over chapter 1.4 and 1.5. It's kind of a combination of a lot of different topics, and we're going to focus on basic map skills. You know, I said a lot of topics, really, there's three. So, let's begin those three. So we're going to talk about basic map components, and that's just a fancy way of saying parts of a map. The first part of a map we're going to talk about is the scale. Now, scale can be found in a number of different areas on an actual map. Usually it's found though off to the side so as not to distract you from the map. For example, you may find it in the bottom right hand corner, as you can see on these two maps, though you may see it also on the left side. Now the scale can look two different ways. Right here where I'm circling, we see a line with some dashes on the top and the bottom. The scale you see here is in the shape of a very skinny rectangle, and you notice that it alternates between gray and white. The one similarity though that you might see in a lot of scales is that one side of the scale you'll see has numbers in kilometers, whereas the other side is in miles. What the scale does is it shows us the real distance of something versus the distance on a map. Now you'll have some practice with this in class coming up tomorrow or the day after. The compass rose shows us direction on the map. Now a compass rose can just show north, east, south, and west, or it can also show us what directions between north and east. Well, that's northeast. Well, what directions between east and south? Well, that's southeast. How about this? What directions between south and west? How about you whisper it? I think I heard you whisper it. I hope you did. Lastly, I want to talk about the legend key. Or they might just be called the key, or just the legend. Now the legend, or the legend key, or the key, shows what different symbols mean on a map. For example, we look at this map here of the world, and we notice that the continents are colored in different colors. Well, the key would tell us what each color represents, such as yellow stands for Europe. Blue stands for Oceania, which is Australia and New Zealand. Over here we have a really fancy looking legend. We don't have a map with it, but if we did, we'd be able to tell that this small dot represents towns and villages. The bigger dot represents cities. We would also see that this dotted line stands for roads, and this hard line here that's fully shaded would be rivers. Well, thank you for watching this flip video. If there's anything you didn't understand, please go back through it because this is a video meant for educational purposes. And please go on to Edmodo where you can take the flipped assessment. Thank you, and have a wonderful rest of your time. Mr. Volkman, I'm here. I missed the flip video again. Man. You know, if I was making maps, ladies and gentlemen, I'd make a map on M&Ms and world domination. Maybe I'll make the next flip video